Hi guys, welcome back to Jake's Trains. Today we'll be doing a video on all of my O and O27 locomotives. So before we start this video, I would like to state that most people that have watched this for a long time probably will know almost every single locomotive on here. But if you have not subscribed yet, I would recommend. My next goal to reach is 75 subscribers. I've been stuck at 65, so if you're watching this video, please take a look at the channel. Maybe you'll want to subscribe. So today I will be showing all of my O and O27 locomotives. So let's start. Starting off on the list is Lionel Line 1615. This engine is probably one of the most recognizable engines that I've ever shown in Jake's Trains all of its history. Now, I've only started posting contents around early 2023, but this engine is probably one of the most memorable. It was, I believe, my second or third video. So, 1615 never had an actual issue in its entire life on my layout. Nothing wrong with the gears, nothing. It's always been going. It's never had to be serviced that much. Sure, I might need to replace the light bulb, but it's never had an issue. And then as we move down, I would like to show you Lionel Scout, which is also an O gauge, but both of these locomotives can go on O27. Number 1110, which is the number, this is actually the last tin plate locomotive Lionel really produced. It wasn't fully tin plate, but at the tender, as you can hear, sorry I had to tap it hard, but that was the last one. In fact, it was built with a different coupler to keep down costing. I'm not exactly sure about the date, but I know it was the early 40s. So this locomotive, I actually sadly believe it was neglected by its owners, because if you go and look at the top dome, it's red, so I'm guessing some kid probably marked it up with a marker. But as you can see, it's been restored, so when I got it, it was like this. If we move on, you'll see Pennsylvania 7002, which was actually a nickel plate road locomotive. I'm not actually sure what number it originally was. I might have to check, take the tape off. But it's one of my custom-made locomotives, and this is pretty much synonymous since my first video. My first video, which is technically a short, was it running right down the side of track. So this is a very famous locomotive when it comes to the history. So if any of you remember, this locomotive has never had an issue. There was one issue one time with the wheels, but we were able to fix everything. What happened was the rubber band snapped and it got caught, and we had to fix that. But it's still running to this day. It does have a little tapping issue when it's going in reverse, but it works pretty well. Moving on, we actually have an engine that not much viewers might not remember. This locomotive is Lionel Line 1668E. The issue with this locomotive, which I will tell you the history, I actually do remember this one. This was not too long ago. It was about a year ago I bought this. This locomotive had the issue of, it said everything was fine with it. It was all in running order and stuff until I got it back, when I realized there was a serious issue. I got a small train of about 3 cars to test how much it could pull. It had so much wheel slip, and it was having a very hard time struggling to pull. And eventually it was only able to pull one train altogether. So I can tell you this engine has not had a very good life when it came to pulling cars. It's only ever pulled one car. I did make a couple videos of, I'm not sure if they're still up, those videos, because I did take them down. But I'm not sure if those videos are still out there. I'll have to check. But it's not really known that much when it comes to the channel and everything. Now, moving on is probably one of the most recognizable locomotives that I have in my collection right now. Here we have Lionel Lines 2025. This engine is probably one of the most synonymous engines when it comes to my channel. Almost every video that it's starred in has at least gotten over 100 views. This locomotive, Lionel Lines 2025, is a 264, which I actually believe is supposed to be a 462, which was the original K4 Pacific, because it was based off that. And also Line 1668 was also 1668E was also based off it, but it's a 262. But then we have here a 264. It was supposed to be made as a K4, but I think they did that for some issue with like copyright and issue and like using blueprints and stuff. I actually know that because if you look on the front here, you have the Pennsylvania key. Oh, well, yeah, it's called a key. I actually think it's called, I'm not sure what it's called. I know it's something key. And anyways, it is supposed to be based off of that. The engine is only undergoing one issue, which I will tell you why I haven't been posting videos about it. It has an issue with the motor. It's been a while since I've been able to figure it out with school and everything, so I haven't had time in the afternoon to take it up to, well, you guys probably, most of my older subscribers will know about the Dare Mall Railroad Club, which I've shown some of my videos in. I have a buddy up there who helps me fix them, so I need to get this one checked out really quick. It does have smoke, and I have not tried to put a pill in there because I don't know if we'll break it or not, and I don't want to break it. So for now, I'm still getting it worked on, but this engine should be easily able to run. I heard it making the humming noise. Layers came on. It just hasn't been able to move much. And now I have an engine, which was, if you watched one of my videos that came out a couple weeks ago, Santa Fe 3003. This locomotive was not even built by Lionel, but I decided to show it in my video because the video is showing all my O and O27 locomotives. So I just wanted to show it because, well, it runs. It's O27. It was made by K-Line, I believe, in sometime around the 80s, and it went up to the early 2000s. It went through many different went through many variations and different. It added sound at one point and smoke, which it doesn't look like this model came out with smoke. But if you see in the past video, this is actually a very good running engine. It is not that old, so that's how it's able to run good. It's a 462. This is the largest locomotive in my collection, second to 2025. So this is a K-class locomotive. It was built, like I said, it was built by K-Line. I just decided to show it in the video because, well, why not? I mean, it's all my own O27 locomotives. So, thanks guys for watching this video. This is really showing a lot of the history of, well, my layout and told a little bit of the history of my channel. So, there's many more engines I've seen out of my basement here in my house, which is where my layout is, but I hope it showed some history about it. I have been to Strasburg multiple times, as you know, so I've seen some engines there. The Dare Mall Railroad Club, which has engines, so I just wasn't able to take videos of those because, well, I'm only able to go once per year, so really it's about money and stuff, so it's hard to get there and take the videos. But I hope you've all enjoyed learning some history about my layout and learning about some trains. I'll see you next time. Try to subscribe, like, and I'll see you next time. Bye.